What's up, everybody? Welcome to Heart and Soul Promotions as we present Ring the Bell, the final show of 2022. We're going to be moving on from this. And before we can move on, we do have to talk about a few matches. And I was supposed to have a co-host here, but he's still back in catering. He's finishing up his snack back there. So while he's finishing that up, let me go ahead and remove the flash banner here. We got 6 great matches coming up for you guys tonight. Man, we're starting it off here talking about PPA has shared a title match with us, the Showdown of Fate Championship. I was corrected by the title holder Purge. He will be taking on AEP. Now, this all started at the holiday party. All these matches are based off things that happened at the holiday party. AEP was thanking everybody, and Purge said, "What about me? I got you started here." And the two of them actually got into a fist fight. So we had to break all that up, and now we've got a title match. PPA has given us the opportunity as Heart and Soul, as a great joint sponsorship we have with PPA, to defend the title here on a Heart and Soul promotion page. Next match here we've got coming up, the Promo General taking on a member of High Demand, the Master of Illusion. Now, these two have fought all over the promo world. I'm sure this is going to be another great match, just like always. I'm here just checking the comments. Yeah, we got a lot of great matches coming up here. I'm going to put that comment out there. Big matches coming from Dr. Quack. Apparently, he's watching from vacation. But move on to the next match here. We've got Tonster-Damas and Mr. Wallace. Now, this one got really, really ugly, really, really fast. Tonster-Damas apparently touched Mr. Wallace's title belt, and Mr. Wallace didn't like that. So this really has devolved into a really nasty feud between the two of them. And I'm looking forward to seeing what they bring to the ring on this one. Man, that's going to be a tough match. Mary Sue, she's fought all over the European sector, representing Heart and Soul all over Europe. Well, she gets to take on somebody making their debut, part of High Demand, their European contingent, the Young Buck. Young Buck is coming in. He's not looking forward to what Mary Sue has done to most of Europe. She always seemed to pull out strong victories against the European contingent. We'll see how she does this time. And there he is. He's finished with catering. So please welcome him to the show, the Villain.
What's up, everybody?
So how are those cakes back there?
It's pretty good. I decided to come out and enjoy the fresh air now that the cold wave has gone through. And I figured to do something that apparently Tin Man does all the time. And I found his pig pen that he lives in. So I don't know, maybe. But let's talk about this show, because I think we have
let's talk about this show. We were just talking about it, so we'll start with this one. Mary Sue, the European ambassador from Heart and Soul Promotion, taking on another European making their debut, the Young Buck.
Man, all right. So I've seen Young Buck from far away in other organizations, and I've been really too impressed. I want to see some emotion from him. So I'm kind of hoping he comes out with fire and intensity today. Mary Sue hasn't finished off 2023 as I think she has hoped. So I'm expecting her to get her turning this whole thing around and move forward, going on and beating Young Buck.
All righty. And one that you got to watch yesterday on the Pulse, Tonster-Damas and Mr. Wallace. This thing got really ugly, really quick.
So the guy who pretty much is on hallucinogenic drugs and Tonster-Damas. Oh, man. I've said it before 2 weeks ago on the Pulse, where I said, I think Tonster-Damas is going to win. Now, Tonster-Damas has one thing that Mr. Wallace has never done. That's beat A-list Alverson. And Tonster has done it twice for championships. So I'm expecting Tonster to turn this whole thing around, continue the streak he's on, and move his way to going up against A-list Alverson, which is weird. He's going after Soulfire to go to Pure Heart. I don't know.
Well,
Championship
it's
committee is weird.
championship committee is a little bit strange. Looks like Mary Sue's in the back. She's getting ready, stretched out for her match here. And the next one, that talking about the psychedelics, Vagabond taking on Brick Johnson.
I have not been too impressed with Brick Johnson as of late. Now, Vagabond saying that nobody can beat him, that it's practically almost impossible to do. I kind of feel like I'm going to have to test that one out. I said it at the end of the Pulse yesterday. So, whenever he has an open date, I would love to be able to take him on and show how much he is not on the level of the main eventers. But he also, I think Vagabond's going to win this match because if he doesn't, going on to go against Mr. Wallace on a losing after a loss is not the right note. So,
All right.
Brick better bring it.
This is the match you had a lot of high comment about yesterday. AEP and the Purge for that Showdown of Fate Championship from PPA.
So, yes, I have high remarks to it because a championship from another organization coming into our organization and being showcased, we're showing promo unity. I talked about it then. I'm going to talk about it now. Purge is not on the level of a lot of people. Now, he could sit here and say he's a 2-time this, 3-time that. Heck, he could be a 4-time bratwurst eating champion of Germany. But at the end of the day, who has he really beaten for those championships? He hasn't beaten the A-list Alversons, the Mr. Wallaces. He hasn't beaten the villain. There's names that he hasn't got up to. Now, AEP, another one, just like Vagabond. He is moving forward, going into his championship opportunity. And if he slips up and loses it, then he's going into that championship opportunity with a loss. And right now I'm going to take AEP because he's impressed me to this point. I don't know, if I remember right, his thing is King of Mind Games, which I'm going to have to just throw him on that eventually. So
Yep.
again, AEP.
Vagabond had a comment for you here. He said, "Me not on the level of a main eventer," and then starts laughing.
Vagabond, when your calendar opens up, let me know. I'll show you what a real main event really is. But until then, just prepare for Brick, move on to Mr. Wallace, and then we'll settle our stuff in the future.
All right, then let's talk about the main event, this non-title match. A-list Alverson and Jay Briggy.
Now, I've heard some little rumors in the back about, I don't know if he's just lost it all of a sudden, the desire to continue to do this stuff. But I've heard that if Jay Briggy were to lose this match, that he may never show back up into promo. And I'm sitting here, I'm like, he said that before. I'm actually really excited to see this because Jay Briggy, when he's on it, and he has all that fire, that intensity that a promo artist needs. But again, we're going against pretty much Mr. 2022, and he's going to be ending 2022 on a winning streak. And I don't know who's going to stop him. I'd love to be able to get the opportunity because I guarantee I could do it. I think I faced him when he was in it's like maybe a second match or something like that, and he was still brand new to this. So now that I know his style, I can get A-list Alverson. So A-list Alverson will get the win. Not going to be a shock to anybody because, like I said, Mr. 2022 when it comes to the promo game.
All right, let's make sure we've covered everything. Promo General, Master Evolution. Your quick thoughts on that one.
Promo General, unless he pulls out a personality, I'm gonna have to go against Master. I'm gonna have to give Master Illusion the victory. Just not many people be able to can do what Master of Illusion does. So at the end of the day, it is perfect to see what he has in his, like the editing, the stuff like that, funny gimmicks. But when you put him up against Promo General without a personality.
All right, and it sounded like you were taking Mary Sue over the Young Buck. Is that what you were?
Yep, Mary Sue over the Young Buck.
Vagabond over Brick Johnson, AEP
Yes.
over the Purge, Tonstradamus over Mr. Wallace, and A-List over Jay Briggy.
Yep, that's pretty much what it sounds like.
All right. So any surprises that you think people should be watching for?
I don't know about any surprises for this. I'm about to go on a search for Young Gun because I'm still looking for him. Have you heard from him yet? Because I haven't heard from him. I've been looking for him.
I've heard that he is not at his protest anymore. I've heard he is at his home, so that would probably be the best place to search. That address would be in Human Resources.
All right, so I'm gonna have to go. I'm gonna need that address so I can go visit him for a bit. But then again, now that I'm thinking about it, we had this guy named Shady McKenzie, the supposed villain who likes to use Bad Superman's logo. Have we heard from him yet either? Because
no, he was enjoying the holiday season with his family, so I haven't heard much from him, but people were encouraged to take time off for the holiday season.
Okay. Yeah, because once he gets off his holiday, I'm gonna make sure I make it a permanent holiday.
Fair enough. So are you gonna go find the Young Gun, or are you coming back for the results show?
I'm gonna go find the Young Gun. I'm excited to see. I'm gonna sit back, listen to everybody as they go out tonight. I'm gonna enjoy it. I'll talk to you. Maybe if I can find the Young Gun, I will definitely come back on. But if until then, I'll let you know.
All right, sounds good. So thank you, Villain. All right, so we got a few words from the boss. We're going to take a few commercials, and we're going to get the show started.
Austin, Flair, Race, Kane, Honky, Vader, Patterson, Michaels, Steamboat, Patera, Sting, Warrior. All these men held the Workers' title, and now we're going to decide the Workers' Champion. Check out the Workers' Championship Tournament on the Champion of Champions Tournament page on Facebook, starting January 13th. You can now check out the entire library of Heart and Soul promotions on Roku TV. If you have a Roku TV, all you got to do is look up Hero Go TV, and you will see the entire library of Heart and Soul promotions, including Roadside with Brig, Ivan Rage's Family Kitchen, Insomniac, the Heart and Soul promotions promo shows, and much, much more. Make sure you check us out here on Roku TV to see all of our content.
What's up, everybody? Welcome to the final show of the year, the true final show of the year for Heart and Soul Promotions. Ring the bell. Our Christmas holiday party went awry, and a bourbon, and a tequila, and a scotch, and we had some problems. We had some people who had a few lingering things that they had to work out here. So we decided to put on a final show to resolve all these problems and take us into 2023. Fresh souls, fresh hearts, fresh minds, and fresh challenges. Speaking of fresh challenges, we're starting right off to the top. Let's go down to ringside and find out who our first match is. This is our opening contest for Heart and Soul Promotions. Ring the bell! This non-title contest is scheduled for one fall. Introducing first, from Brooklyn, New York, he is the psychological assassin, Constant the Heart and Soul Promotions Soul Fire Champion, ladies and gentlemen, Mr.
Okay, ready.
We are starting off with a big one here. A non-title matchup between Tonsterdamus and our Soulfire champion, Mr. Wallace. These two guys, there's a lot of respect there, but there's also a little bit of jockeying. Mr. Wallace has a belt, Tonster wants a belt, and Mr. Wallace thought he was going after it. So let's find out how this plays out. As Dr. Quack says, let's take it to ringside.
Welcome, Mr. Wallace. Welcome to the lair of Tonsterdamus, the psychological assassin, the people mover, and the man that has come tonight to show you how to be a champion. Yeah, that's right. Tonsterdamus, the man without the belt, in a non-title match, is going to teach you a lesson. See, Mr. Wallace, you're good. You're really good. We respect each other. It's been known. But see, you know what you're good at? You're good at being one-dimensional. Yeah, you're a smooth operator. Smooth. You know who else can be smooth? I can be smooth, baby. Tonsterdamus can be smooth. But I can also bring the heat. Something you can't do. Something you don't have. Which is range. A champion should have some range, no? If I was the Soulfire champion, or any champion for that matter, I'd be proud of that title. That title would be all over the place on screen. All the time, being promoted. In your face. I would hold it up better than you. I'd show the world what a champ is supposed to be. I'd bring that belt next to my face and say, just because I have this belt doesn't mean the bullseye is on me. It's on all of you to try and take it from me. Right now, Mr. Wallace, all respect aside, you stepped into it this time. And I have no remorse. Next time, you're going to get it even worse. And that ain't a threat. It's a promise from the dumbest. See, the thing about it, Toaster, you're not the only lunatic around here. See, I'm crazy about what we do here in this promo game. I am insane about what we do here in this promo game. And this is the proof in the pudding. See, you, Toaster, you just had to drink too much damn eggnog and lost your mind. See, you let the liquor do the talking for you. And now, it got your ass in some serious shit. See, we quite familiar with each other. No. We may not have done battle, but we've seen each other's work. We've praised each other's work. We rooted for each other. See, but you mess around and put your grubby little dick beaters on my championship with your drunk ass. But it's good to see you though, Toaster. I'm rooting for you. One day I hope you can make noises here in HSP, but not at my expense. Every time I cut this camera on, show up in a ring and do battle, I am here to win. Like I said on the post, the pleasantries are out the window, and let's get down to some serious business, shall we, Toaster? I'm just happy to see that you're finally spreading your wings. Fly, little birdie, fly. Got up under the DIC or TDC. Now you really think you're about to do something, but your chance for a championship. Your chance at the Pure Heart Championship. Well, I'm standing here in your way. And what are you going to do about it, Toaster? Not a damn thing. See, because you've been flapping your cannoli gobbler too much. And just because you wipe the cannoli cream of revolution off your face still don't make you a bukkake little son of a bitch. One day, Toaster, just one day, you'll be able to wear a strap in HSP, but it won't be any time soon. So listen here, Toaster. Next time, put the liquor down. Drink water, drink juice, drink anything that's non-alcoholic so that you can come to your senses, come to your right mind. Cause you fucked around and found out what happens when you piss off the mister.
Man, that was a great match to open up the show. We're going to find out later what the judges have to say about that match. Man, that was a great match. Coming up next, we've got a huge feud that spanned multiple federations. We had the PPA CEO Smith, actually reach out to us to help resolve this because the Purge, the Showdown champion, who's so mad at AEP, and AEP is so mad at Purge, they want the title on the line here. Our competition committee said we will oblige them. So that's what we've got coming up next. Let's go down to ringside for the introduction. The following contest is scheduled for one fall, and it is a special title match for the PPA Showdown Championship. Introducing first, the challenger from Bayamon, Puerto Rico. He is the king of mind games, AEP. His opponent from Paderborn, Germany, weighing in tonight at 247 pounds. He is the face of Showdown and the Showdown champion. Ladies and gentlemen, the Purge. the Showdown Championship, one of the top titles in PPA, one of our great sister companies, and their champion Purge taking on AEP, the #1 contender to the Pure Heart Championship. Will AEP go into that match with gold, or will the Purge retain? Let's find out. Let's take it to ringside.
Ring the bell. Tonight. Purge? Oh, you gonna cry again? I'm gonna cry with you. Let's cry. Come on. Shut up, Purge. You not a man. You are a little boy. Tonight, Purge, you're getting away with me now. I'm going to tell you what. I got you a Christmas gift. Maybe I'm going to cheer you up after I'm going to take that championship away from you. Your toy, Bob. You know what? Forget it. Bob, hand him my lightweight. Hand my lightweight. Hand him. He crying like you. That's the reason why you and Bob, y'all just alike, because you cry. I'm gonna tell you what. I tell you what. You wanna cry? I'm gonna give you a crying about. I'm gonna take my jacket off. I'm gonna take my jacket off. I'm gonna give you ass whooping in your life. Purge, you're not perfect. I'm not perfect. You're not special. I'm not special. You whining and crying because I do not say your name at holiday party. You think I care about your name? I don't care. But I'm going to tell you what, Purge. Tonight, if I'm going to take that championship away from you, in a night, you're going to say the 2-time PPA Showdown champion, AEP, and you're going to make me a shirt. Yes, you're going to make me a shirt. You're going to say AEP is the new face of Showdown in a night. And Purge, I'm going to tell you what, man. You talk about you a top player. No. It's over for you. Because anybody know I am better than you. And you know that. Well, I'm going to tell you what, Purge. I tell you what. You can't run. You can't hide. But tonight, I will take that championship away from you. You're not going to be the Showdown of Fate champion that long. Because you're going to have a new champion on the end of 2022. AEP. And tonight, I see a choir band in the ring.
Pits, heads, and assholes of Heart and Soul Promotions. It's me, it's the 2-time Empire Champion, the 3-time Showdown of Fate Champion. The one, the only, the Purge. And this is what it's all about, right? I am the only champion who defends a title tonight on Ring the Bell. See, AEP, you crossed the line many times, especially when this stupid Christmas party came around and you appreciate everybody but me. I brought you into Heart and Soul Promotions. I brought you as the next shining star in this business. But you see, you really crossed the line. You really pissed me so damn off that I said, you know what? We need some championship matches. We need some championship worthy calibers here. So I said, put the damn title on the line. And you know, AEP, I know your history as the Showdown of Fate champion. I really don't know what was going in your mind. If you really want to play mind games, well, I can play mind games too. Remember when you started in PPA? You lose. Until I said, do something else. Do something better here. And then you got a world title opportunity. And after your world title opportunity, 4 months later, you finally hit the damn buzzer. You finally did it. But what did you do? You vacated the title and go get to a main event spot. Just because to lose again. And I don't know if this is a participation here for your match against Ayless Elvison, but with that same energy, with that same stupid bullshit, hell, you can go under the block there, right there, and go to the piss and company where you belong. Because here, we are playing with the big shots, boy. I'm not for a reason a Hall of Famer. I'm not for a reason a double champ right now. I'm not for a reason a 2-time Empire champion because I'm busting my ass off each and every single day. But I don't seem to see it in your eyes, Mr. AEP. Instead of that, you play with your toys. You work out with your toys. That is the thing after all. And you are the #1 contender for the PR's title? Well, blame myself for that, or blame even you for that, because none of that believes in you. None of you want you to see in the main event. None of you want to see you success. And that is because you pissing me off. I tell you the truth. And only you need to do is embrace the vision.
Holy cow, wow. Man, what a fight. We want to thank PPA for giving us the opportunity to have that title match. Man, wow. Judges, I don't feel bad for you on that one. Man, coming up next, we've got another match here. We've got somebody who's very used to taking on these kind of opponents, taking on someone making their HSP debut in the ring. Let's take it down to ringside and find out who we got coming up next. This contest is scheduled for 1 fall, and it is a special debut match. Introducing first, from the United Kingdom, he represents High Demand, the Young Bucks. from the heart of Dixie. She is Southern class that will kick your ass, Mary Sue.
They say you don't gotta go home, but you can't stay here. And no, I don't wanna be alone in the world out there.
Mary Sue, yes, you saw that. She is the Heart and Soul's ambassador to Europe, taking on somebody who's making their debut here. He's somebody who's also from Europe, the Young Buck. He's part of High Demand. Mary Sue's been a little under the weather. Let's hope she can come out and perform well. I'm looking forward to seeing what both of these people do against each other. Let's take it down to ringside for all the action.
HSP, when we got to that locker room party, when we got to the talent party, I thought, they rolled out the red carpet for me. I was suited and booted. I wore a tux. I had the rest of High Demand around me, and we walked into our VIP room. And who had the audacity to come in that room and go, I belong here? And that was Mary Sue. Mary Sue thought she belonged there, so I put her down with a simple line as I took my sip of champagne and I went, Mary Sue, you're just a goodwill ambassador for HSP. And she tucked her tail between her legs with one thing to say, I'm going to welcome you properly to HSP with a loss. So you walked out of that room, you walked back down to the rest of the locker room where you belong, and went to Mr. Mayhem and went, I want a match with the Young Buck. Please give me a match with the Young Buck. I want to welcome the Young Buck with a loss. So Mr. Mayhem walked his ass up there. He brought a bottle of champagne. He sat right down next to me, put his arm around me and went, Young Buck, I'm booking you. Young Buck, I'm going to give you your debut match. All right, cool. Who's it against? Mary Sue. I downed that bottle of champagne. I looked him dead in the eye and I went, fine by me. Because we all know why you're here. It's to be the downfall of your own career. The only reason why you're here, Mary Sue, is to boost my ratings. To boost my first win in HSP. And that's the problem. You're going to come in here and go, I'm going to be very prepared. I'm going to go talk to other people and I'm going to realise, oh shit, I'm not them. Because I've faced better people than you. I've faced a lot more promo artists than you have fingers. I faced pretty much the entire locker room. And what have you done? You've lost to them all. I've actually either drawn, lost, or won against them. So you can do your research, Mary Sue. You can walk into this and go, oh, I've got this. I've got this in the bag. The Young Buck is going to lose on his debut and I'm going to cheer. I'm going to have the rest of the jobber locker room going, Mary Sue, Mary Sue. But the problem with that, that's just a fantasy. So tonight is my debut, and tonight is not where it ends. Not where it ends for a lot of people in HSP. So this is a warning for everyone, including management, including the rest of the fucking locker room. The Young Buck's here. And if you want to try and get me, if you want me to try and leave, you're gonna have to fucking kill me.
Mary Sue, I'm afraid today's not the day that you're going to get the chance to embarrass High Demand. Because you see, everyone thinks they know what's coming. Everyone thinks they know what's next. Until we hit them. And that's when you really know exactly what's going on. But if you'll excuse me, I've got more important business to tend to, as I gotta look over places that High Demand plans on taking over. And if I do say so myself, that is very important business. So Mary Sue, have yourself a good night.
Lights, camera, action!
Legends are told, some turn to dust or to gold, but you will remember me. Remember me for centuries. Just one.
Whoa. What a man. Ooh. Man, this looks like this went a little personal. Wow. Let's go to commercials while we figure out what's going on here. So here's a few commercials while we figure it out. Good God.
If you have ever wanted to own a championship belt made to the highest quality standards, an exact duplicate of your favorites growing up that you saw on TV, or your own dreamed up customization, reach out to ORM Belts, the official sponsor of Heart and Soul Promotions, maker of the Soul Fire, Tag Team, and Pure Heart Championship. That's ORM Belts. Hello fans, this is FTW broadcast colleague RYK.
The date has been set. 6 high-profile matchups already announced for Sunday, November 15th.
Your winner. Ladies and gentlemen, I am RYK, and this is Saturday Night Turbulence.
All right, so we got some things back to order here. Well, you saw we got some great commercials. We got some great sponsors. Go ahead and check them out. Our Pure Heart title, our Soulfire title, our tag team titles were all created at ORM Belts. If you'd like to collect some belts, they make top quality work. Check out ORM on Facebook. Also, redbubble.com. In the search bar, it's Heart and Soul Fed. You can get shirts like Hollywood Haywood. You can get Heart and Soul Promotions, Dr. Quack. You can get A-List Alverson, Mr. Wallace, and many, many more shirts. So make sure you get your fix. They're a great gift. I know Christmas just ended, but you can already start buying them for next year or for Valentine's Day. Get yourself a Heart and Soul shirt. Put a big heart right there. And we also want to say thank you to RYK. He does great work, voiceover work. If you need help putting your company over, putting your promotion over, or for the corporate world, if you need a great voiceover for commercials, reach out to RYK. So coming up next, we got another great match coming up here. Let's go down to ringside for the introduction.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall. Introducing first, from the dark world, weighing in tonight at 223 pounds, he represents High Demand. the Master of Illusion. His opponent from Stuttgart, Germany, is the voice of victory, the Promo General. All right, folks, another member of High Demand, the Master of Illusion, taking on an old foe for him, somebody he's faced many times, the Promo General. The sparks are going to be flying. Is High Demand going to get involved? Is Master of Illusion going to fight this battle on its own? There's only one way to find out. Let's take it to ringside.
Now, I know what you're wondering. I know what you're wondering. Why Master of Illusion with that stupid Santa hat and those stupid glasses with a broom mic? Now, I know, Promo General, you're wondering why I decided to change it up for you. And no, I got a really good reason. Really good reason. Because I want you to understand something, Promo General. You lack substance. You lack originality. Oh, you want to call yourself Promo General, but the General of what? Genital warts? Bad haircuts? I mean, look at that lightly thinned half bowl cut of yours. I mean, come on. It is a pathetic piece of shit. Every time it's like bland as oatmeal with no flavor. I mean, come on, man. Let me tell you something. You see, you have been in the promo game for a long time. But you've been given feedback. You've been given advice. There are free apps to make you look better. But you know what you do? You do the same damn thing that every time when your promo gets on, when you're in a match, everybody in the comment section will immediately say, bathroom break. And I wonder, because you lack no substance. I mean, come on. You could be like Pissed-Tard Wallace. That's right. Pissed-Tard Wallace of the era of relevancy. You could be like Vagabond Easy. What was the other word? Viagra? Vagisil? I mean, come on. If you want saggy Cheetos for hair, get a hairstyling tips from Vagabond Easy. That's it. And then you want to go to the shot ballers. I mean, come on. Look at B-List Calkerson. I mean, come on. You got the field gold post for a hairstyle. Look at that. He may have long hair, but you can touch still right there, bitch. Now, and then you got my favorite of the shot ballers, Miss Shotters, the shot shitters. You got Carter Pebble, Boss Ass Diamond. Because you see here, and I know I'm making myself laugh, but I'm having a damn good time because Carter, you need to give tips on how to change names. Go from Bossatini to Carter Ass Pebble to Promo General. Maybe he can do something better than Rob Balls. But you see, I mean, come on, Carter. You change more names than the transvestite changes his pendants on Christmas Day. But you see, Promo General, that's the thing. You have to reach deep down and be more creative. Because I can do what I do because I am the master of illusion, and I can make fun and do whatever damn well please. But you're just always going to be promo pathetic, the bathroom break of the show. So, have a happy new year, bitch.
Hsp, Promo General here. Master of Illusion. I told you at the Christmas party already. High demand. You're just full of yourselves. Thinking, oh, we are the best everywhere we go. Sorry, you're not. And I don't consider myself the best. No way in hell. Hell no. Because I know I'm not the best. But neither are you, chumps. You see, everywhere high demand is going, with every company they go, their egos get bigger and bigger and bigger. Right now, it's like a full balloon. You only need a needle, like this, to pop the ego. And yet, when you do it, it doesn't get you anywhere. Because, like I said, the ego is still growing. Someone needs to kick you in the ass. And I know it isn't me, but I'm kinda a little bit trying to kick it. And let me say this. Everything you said, someone said it to me before. So, hell, you can try and bring me down. But never forget, every time someone tries to bring me down, I always rise back up. So, whatever you do, stop trying. It doesn't work. It really doesn't work. So, whatever you're gonna do, stop it. It won't work. Because no one cares for a second about high demand. They care about other things, not you chumps. And let me say this. I never cared about high demand till the Christmas party where you said, yeah, we are the best, we are that, da da da. You sounded like Sonic the Hedgehog who went straight up your butt and tried to come out of your mouth. It sounded like a Karen went in your body and made space for herself in your bodies. So maybe it's not more high demand. It is Karen demand. So Karens, try to talk to the manager, but here in Hsp, Karens don't matter.
Wow. High demand is looking really strong here today. And, man, that was a tough match, though. Promo General put up a really, really good, strong fight. I'm glad to see these two guys really put forth a great effort. And coming up next, we got another match here. This one was a big one at the holiday party. Let's find out who's coming down to ringside. Take it down. The following contest is scheduled for one fall, and it is a special grudge match. Introducing first, from Las Vegas, Nevada. He weighs in tonight at 246 pounds. He is the Conqueror, Rick Johnson. His opponent, he is the ultimate survivor, the enigmatic Vagabond. Okay, folks. These two guys, as you saw on the last show, they were in the six-pack challenge. And Vagabond ultimately won. Brick Johnson was upset. He said if it would have been a one-on-one encounter, he would have defeated the Vagabond. The Vagabond said, bring it. And we're going to bring it right down the ringside.
Hsp, how we doing? I'm going against Vagabond. See, we had a little disagreement. More of an interaction than a disagreement at the holiday party. And he's still been kind of a little disrespectful. So we're going to tell a little story here. Once upon a time, there was a Vagabond. Popular guy. Knows his way around the promo world. Has a shot at becoming a champion. But realized that he didn't get there just by himself. He was led there and let to win. See, there's one gentleman that didn't put his full effort into that. And I wonder who that was. And that was Brick Johnson. See, Vagabond likes to play mind games. Vagabond likes to wear the glasses and laugh. And he's a one-hit wonder. Just like Brick Johnson has said. Now, Brick Johnson is not the best. He's not the worst. He's about medium. Everybody calls him an underdog. The Vagabond doesn't see him as the underdog. Vagabond doesn't even see him as a competitor. Vagabond says he is beneath them and he is moving forward. So he says in the mind games. Well, Vagabond, see, you may think you know who I am. You may think you know which way I'm gonna go. See, that's the point of this story. The ending here is Brick Johnson getting the upset at the #1 contender. See, Brick Johnson is a household name. I know I'm always the underdog, but I've shown my tenacity. I've shown my perseverance and how I can work hard. That 2021, I will be a champion again. And you, Vagabond, you and your mind games, like I said, you're going to be a one-hit wonder. You're going to be on that little, footnote that says, Vagabond, winner of a six-pack challenge, loser at his championship match, and got beat by the 6th place in that six-pack. Brick Johnson out.
You know, kids, I don't get paid enough to do this. I was supposed to be spending this day off with the kids and the wife and the rest of the family, but here I am. But you know what? I wouldn't trade this for anything else in the world. So without further ado, let me introduce to you to my client. A different breed. The Vagabond. Come on in, kid. We're all waiting for you. Thank you for that warm introduction, Tommy G. I am so sorry that I had to call you on to do this, but this was special. I needed you to be here to do this for me because I know you're going to give me an introduction unlike any other. So I thank you. Brick. My dear, sweet Brick. You don't know what you're up against, do you? No. You can say that you do, but in reality you don't. Because you had your chance to talk on the pulse that you didn't show up for. You had your chance to show everybody why you're the underdog. You didn't. And what annoys me about this whole thing is, I like to sit in the locker room, right? With my headphones in, not paying anybody any minds, minding my own business, and what does Brick Johnson do? Here's what he does. He comes up to me as I'm sitting there with my headphones in, not even looking at anybody, just vibing away, listening to good music. He just looks down at me and says, "You're a one-hit wonder, Vagabond. Nobody's gonna remember you after you fail, 'cause you're a one-hit wonder. I'm gonna show you why I'm the underdog, Vagabond. I'm gonna show everybody why that you shouldn't underestimate Brick Johnson, Vagabond." And I simply looked up at you and I just blinked once, processed every word you said, kept it in my brain, let it process until we get to this point. Because, Brick, a one-hit wonder is somebody who literally just has one hit only to his name and nothing else, nothing more. That doesn't define me. What really defines me is every time I get on camera, I seem to get better and better and better and better and better, leaving some of the contemporaries I go up against shook like a halfway crook, scared to death, scared to look shook, shaking like a leaf. You, on the other hand, you haven't improved. You tried something new, you made yourself look stupid. You tried something new, you embarrassed yourself. You tried something new, you pretty much flopped, kid. As for me, every time I try something new, I don't flop. Every time I try something new, it hits. Every time I try something new, it only adds another layer to the complex character that is the Vagabond. What are you going to say to me, Brick, that I haven't already heard before? Please say something new. Please say something impressive. Please say something to wow these judges somewhat so that it doesn't look like a clean sweep, which is exactly what happened last time in the six-pack survival challenge. Because you didn't say anything when the hypes died down. You didn't say anything on the pulse, and you're certainly not going to say anything here. because this is checkmate.
Yeah, great match. Wow. Brick may be right. That was a great match. Good luck to both of you guys, and good luck to Vagabond. On the next show, that'll be January 12th, he has decided to take on his tag team partner, Mr. Wallace. So you're going to see that in the main event. Mr. Wallace defending his Soulfire Championship against the number one contender, the Vagabond. But now, it's time for the main event of the evening. That's right, it's the main event. Somebody who has faced off with them before, A-List Alverson in a non-title match taking on an old foe, Jay Briggy. Let's go down to ringside for the introduction. This is our main event of the evening. This is a non-title match scheduled for one fall. Introducing first, from the dangerous swamps of Florida, weighing in tonight at 200 pounds, he is the brother of brutality, Jay Briggy.
I'm a man of wealth and taste. Been around for a long, long year. So many men's sold to waste. I was round when Jesus Christ had his moment of doubt and pain. Made damn sure that Pilate washed his hands and seal his fate.
And his opponent from High Seasons Estate. He is at his winter fighting weight of 215 pounds. He is the Heart and Soul Promotions Pure Heart Champion. Ladies and gentlemen, A-List Folks, that's right. Jay Briggy versus A-List Alverson. This is a non-title match. But Jay Briggy was very upset at the holiday party, saying that everyone's afraid of A-List Alverson. He said he's not afraid. He's going to prove it because he's done it before. He's going to do it again here. And man, I'm looking forward to this match. This one's going to be high-quality talent. So let's take it down to ringside for the main event.
HSP, what's going on? It is holiday season. It is time to ring in the new year, but first let's ring the bell. The last show of the year for HSP. And as you can see, it is colder than a snowman's fart out here. Dang, it is colder than a polar bear's ice hole. No, I said ice hole. You heard me right. It's cold out here, which is why I'm wearing this suit. No, it's not the suits that you're used to wearing there, Mr. Richie Bitch. A-lister. It's not the Versace and all those high-top materials that you normally wear. This is a Ron Burgundy Anchorman pajama suit that I got at Goodwill for $3.50, something you know nothing about. Now I'm going to go and do a little history lesson of me and A-List Albertson. And you know what? This might come to bite me in the ass because the judges might not like it. Because it is not any history that has happened here in HSP. Because we have none, but we have history all over the wrestling world. Because A-List Albertson, you have tried to get out of matches with me from the very beginning of your career. Your second match, you were scheduled to face off against me, a new guy coming in to face the company's top champion at the time. And you did everything you could not to show up for that match. You got lawyers involved to try to get that contract null and void that you already signed. You tried to get a restraining order against me so I couldn't show up to the arena. That didn't work. You even went as far as to try to fake injuries and get fake doctor's notes so you did not have to compete, and none of that worked, and you still had to come to that ring, and I whooped your ass just like you feared. Which is why I said what I said at the Christmas party the other day. You have been ducking me the rest of your career because you know if I was around, you wouldn't be on top. I mean, is there any coincidence that you started your reign as the top wrestler in the EFED world when I wasn't competing? When you started as the champion in Revolution, I stepped away from competition. In HSP, you started your reign as champion when I wasn't even around yet. And if I was, you know that you wouldn't be on top. In WGP, you've never won a title there. That's because I competed there regularly for the last almost 3 years. And you knew you couldn't beat me to get on top. Foundation, you haven't even shown your face over there because you know that I was one of the founding members and I would destroy you and your legacy. I mean, I have beaten you time and time again. I beat you in that second match of your career. I beat you in a tournament match to become the first Titan of the company. I've beaten you in tag matches, tag championship matches. I have your number, and you know it, A-List. You're just not as good as me, which is why you didn't want to face me. Which is why I'm sure you went to management as soon as this match was announced, and you cried, bitch, pissed, and moaned to make sure that it wasn't a title match. But I'm here tonight to show you that you're beatable, that you're not untouchable. You're just immortal like everybody else. And I'm going to prove that you're just a regular guy and you're just the kind of guy that could lose and a man wearing a fucking pajama suit from damn Goodwill. Because, hey, listen, you might be an entertainer, but I am a fucking athlete. I will come out here and I will punch you right in the mouth. I can back up all my words. You can't say the same. But you are the longest reigning champion in this company, which doesn't mean shit to me because you have never beaten me. You haven't figured out the formula to beat Jay Briggy, and you're not going to figure it out here tonight. So you can come out here, you're trying to do all this funny ha-ha, do this Christmas party jokes, act like you're a stand-up comedian, but you're just another normal motherfucker just like me, and I'm about to prove it. Merry Christmas, you filthy animals.
You know, A-List Albertson ain't walking into this one in a good mood today. I'll start by telling you why. The championship committee just pointed out to me that because this is a non-title match, I don't get my championship bonus. I gotta work for scale. So there's no belt tonight because y'all didn't pay to see it. On top of all that, I gotta work an extra day in the year for no money because Jay Briggy runs his drunken fat mouth at the holiday party, ruining our moment of success, thinking that he's somebody. Now, once upon a time ago, Jay Briggy, you might have been somebody. I remember on my way up, you were the one that had my number. And in the prevailing weeks, months, and years since then, I have had championship reigns totaling well over 12 months as you have dwindled down the card, changing your face, changing your demeanor, losing all the credibility you once had as a star. Jay Briggy, I got a question for you. How old are you really? No, let me phrase that better. How long have you been 19 years old? A man comes out here and tries to be menacing when he's north of 40 in a Misfits shirt with the sleeves cut off. That is not intimidating, it's embarrassing. Furthermore, hey look, Rodney Dangerfield thinks he can kick my ass.
Hey, I'm doing all right now, but last week I was in rough shape, you know?
Look, I hate to be the bearer of the brutal honesty, Briggy, but Don Rickles never won a fight, and here in HSP, you are never going to win a championship.
My wife and I were happy for 20 years, and then we met. Now, come on, old Willie One-Liner. You can do better than that, can't you? You need to take some bullying classes from the Archie comics or something. Give me what you really got. I don't have any sex life. I tried to masturbate, and I get a headache. Come on, Billy Goat Gruff, you gonna fire up on me? You know, if there's one good part of this bad situation is that this match is under standard rules. We get a 30-second reprieve. That's 30 seconds less I need to hear you and your stupid bully quips that your 3 friends in the Dumbass Club will laugh at. They're all sick of your act. I'm sick of your act, and you have got nothing left to offer HSP. So, Briggy, go ahead and flex your beer muscles, because I'm going to hold you accountable to your nonsense tonight. And at the end of it all, you got no place to go but out. Look, I ain't the kind of guy that's into doing more work for less money, and if I lose this match, what's it going to cost us? Absolutely nothing. Put some filler in there, call it a day. I'm A-List Alverson, and this is my house.
He's A-List Alverson, he's handsome, my oh my.
Well, thank you.
He's A-List Alverson, he's rich like pudding pie. A-List Alverson, gonna let that money fly.
What?
Because A-List Alverson is just that good of a guy.
Wow. Man, what a great... We're filming. Hey! Wow.
Man, I'll tell you, we just,
Man.
how we doing, everybody?
We're doing great. Let me set it in here.
You
We
know?
can fix the fuzzies in here.
I just wanted to say, I missed you, No,
I see that.
I missed you so much. It's good to see this back. Oh, God, are we going to get to flip this? Oh, I'm sorry, I forgot. You got a message here.
Message. While I'm reading this message, let's find out about our next show, Brotherly Love.
Coming up on January 12th, 6:30 p.m. Eastern, HSP presents Brotherly Love as we have the Soulfire Championship defending our main event as Mr. Wallace takes on the Vagabond.
All right, so this came from the competition committee. Is that where you were at?
Yes.
Okay, because I saw that your flight came in, but I didn't see you had come in. But anyway, the competition committee has declared that since Dax Snow interfered in the match between the Young Buck and Mary Sue has been thrown out.
Whoa.
That is a no contest.
Well, I guess I ain't flipping a coin for that one.
I guess not, but let's find out if you do get to flip a coin or not. So it looks like we got 5 results here to go over. So the first match here, Tonster Damas and Mr. Wallace. I know, were you watching it on the trip back here?
I did. I got to start that match. That match was definitely incredible. I'm interested to see who won this.
Yeah, because let's remind everybody that if Tonster Damas defeats Mr. Wallace, he is guaranteed in the #1 contender match for the Pure Heart title on February 9th.
Oh,
if not, he will still get a chance to qualify on January 26th.
Oh, man.
So that's a big stakes here. So let's find out the results here.
Let's find out.
So the first judge awards a 6-5, Tonster Damas. The second judge awards a 6-4, Mr. Wallace.
Oh.
And the third judge, a 6-5.
Well, maybe.
And your winner.
Oh, we got a winner.
Mr. Wallace. Congratulations.
Congratulations, Mr. Wallace. That was probably one of the great matches of the night. For sure.
It was a great match. That means we're going to find out on January 26th who Tonster Damas has to face to qualify for
I got to correct you. It's not Tonster. It's Tonster.
Excuse me.
Tonster.
I'm from the West Coast. It's Tonster. He's from the East Coast. It's Tonster. He's from the East Coast, so I guess thank you for correcting me. I apologize to Tonster Damas. So let's move on to the next match, the Showdown of Fate Championship.
There we go. That was a big match. PPA, thank you for bringing that to us.
Yeah, you negotiated that from Tahiti, of all places.
Yeah, I was sipping some Mai Tais.
So let's find out. Does AEP become the 2-time Showdown of Fate champion, or does Purge retain?
And there ain't no coin flip on this one.
No, there's not.
All right, what do we got?
The first judge awards a 5-4 Purge. Second judge awards a 6-5 AEP.
Oh, we got a 1-1.
And the third judge with a 6-5 and still Showdown of Fate champion, the Purge.
Wow. Congratulations, Purge, on retaining your title. That was a good fight.
16-15. Very, very close contest.
Yes, it was. Great match.
All right. So as we said, the Young Buck won. We're moving on. So let's go up to Master of Illusion and Promo General.
That was a very bizarre promo from Master of Illusions. I had never seen him do some stuff like that. I think he was drinking too much of that eggnog.
That comment came up several times.
Oh, man.
So let's see what the judges thought of it, though.
No, I'm curious.
So judges actually were kind of high on this match.
Really?
So the first, I think they had too much eggnog, too.
They could have.
So the first judge awards a 6-5 Promo General. The second judge, I think this judge was sober, a 4-3 Master of Illusion.
Oh, God.
Come on, don't make me break kayfabe. And the third judge with a 6-5, and your winner,
no coin flip on this,
the Master of Illusion.
Oh, God. All right. Congratulations, Master of Illusion. Great match. Definitely. Wow. All right.
All right. So let's move on to this one.
We got an angry judge over there.
We had an angry. Well, he was the sober one. He didn't have too much eggnog.
No eggnog.
All right. So the next match here, the Vagabond and Brick Johnson.
Oh, I like this match. This was very competitive.
This was a competitive match, but I saw you commented on a couple of this one. Are you feeling all right?
A little bit.
You had a few beers and you saw too many Brick Johnsons.
I thought I saw 4 of them. Did I see? Was there 4 of them?
There was actually 4.
Okay, so I wasn't that drunk. We're not that drunk.
There you go. So let's find out who won this match. There might be a coin flip. We'll find out. The first judge awards a 5-4 Vagabond. Ooh. The second judge, a 4-4 tie.
Oh, no. We might get to do it.
The third judge with a 6-5. And your winner, the Vagabond.
Oh, wow. Congratulations, Vagabond. Good effort there by Brick Johnson, but Vagabond came out on top on this.
Vagabond came out on top. So going into the show, brotherly love, he has the advantage. He is not going in there cold against his brother.
Oh, man, it's going to be a big match.
And now it's time for, give it to him, the main event. The main event. I had to make sure we get you back and ready for the next show.
No, I'm glad I made it in time for that.
All right. Jay Briggy and A-List Alverson.
Yeah, I mean, these two heavyweight hitters here. I mean, I'll tell you, this was one of my favorite matches of the night.
Yeah, this was a great match. I really enjoyed this one. So all 3 judges awarded the exact same score.
So there's no coin flip?
No coin flip.
And I just wanted to, I'll flip it myself. There you go. Now I feel better.
There we go. All scores 6-5 with an 18-15. And your winner, A-List Alverson.
Congratulations, A-List. That was a great match. That really was.
Yeah, that was a really good match. So the next show coming up, Brotherly Love. Remember, Hollywood Haywood is part of the championship challenge committee for the next 2 shows. So we're going to find out what his leadership brings you on Brotherly Love. The only matches we can guarantee happening is going to be Mr. Wallace taking on Vagabond in the brother versus brother Soulfire Championship match.
That is going to be amazing. I can't wait to see it.
And I actually accomplished a little business when you were on vacation. We have a new star here at Heart and Soul Promotions.
We do?
Dearly beloved, for your entertainment, it's my pleasure to introduce to you Hell's latest arrival, equal opportunity killer, Alistair!
And Soul Promotions. It is I, the rightful God of humanity. The the many-faced god. And I have come with a simple message. And as such, I travel and I destroy. Some have referred to me as a demon, as an unbalanced monster, and others as the cancer of professional wrestling. Not because of toxicity, but because I seek and I destroy worlds. I devour them. The destroyer of all good and evil. And most recently, a very balanced, a very unbalanced individual. And as we rise, impressions become something you have become comfortable with. See, Heart and Soul Promotions, everything you put in front of me dies. Your world will be devoured in due time, and from the ashes will rise
a witch. But there's no bounds. And all impressions you know become mine. You see, I am very familiar with everything going on. Vagabond, we're finally reunited at last. I look forward to torturing and dismantling every single person in Heart and Soul Promotions. I can't wait to make all my new friends. And who am I, might you ask yourself? I sorry, the voices. They want me to kill all of you. I'm the unholy enchantress. I am Bella.